Frisco, Texas. It took until the final game of the day, but the debate over the best quarterback at the opening finals is over, and by a nose, it's Oklahoma commit Spencer Rattler over Auburn pledge Bo Nix. Rattler led Team Overdrive to a decisive title win over Nix's team Boomin. The two players, each four-star prospects in the 247 sports composite, were a step above the rest of the competition this weekend at the Star. Using statistics recorded by 247 sports, as well as the eye test, we are delivering our final ranking of this year's batch of Elite 11 quarterbacks. After leading his team to the 7-on-7 title, Oklahoma commit Spencer Rattler earned Alpha Dog honors of the quarterback group. Rattler ended the week with 16 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions, and completed 103 of 138 passes. Despite having a slight build, the 6'1", 175-pound Rattler has an electric arm and an ultra-quick release. You watch Rattler interact with his teammates and opponents on the field, and you can tell he's extremely confident and competitive. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 1. The Auburn commit was very consistent and impressive throughout the week. The Pinson Valley star lost out on Alpha Dog honors in the title game after looking to be atop the pack for much of the week. Nix finished with 21 touchdowns to 5 interceptions and completed 113 of 157 passes. Nix was also willing to take shots down the field, and frequently connected on those throws. However, he simply lost his touch in the title game, but it was still a very stellar showing for the 4-star recruit. 247 Sports Composite Dual Threat Ranking 1. The South Carolina commit did complete a camp-best 76% of his passes, going 85 of 112. The Orange Lutheran product also threw 13 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. While Hilinski's delivering is not as fundamentally sound as others' arms in the camp, it does not hurt his ability to throw accurate and catchable passes. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 2. The Florida State commit opened the week on fire, but simply started to fall down the board as the week went on. The Monroe, NC, Sun Valley product completed 53 of 76 passes. His 12 touchdowns to 3 interceptions while leading scoring drives 54% of the time, second best in the camp, certainly had Howell in heavy consideration for a top 3 finish. However, the tournament showing just wasn't quite enough to crack that top group. Howell did make plenty of big-time throws down the field, and has the arm talent to be a very effective passer. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 5. The Tennessee commit improved greatly on the final day of 7-on play to up his overall completions percent by 10 points from the first day. The Ocala, Florida, Westport signal caller completed 65 of 103 passes for 9 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions. We have been asking for more consistency from Maurer all week, and he delivered just that on Tuesday. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 17. The Michigan commit had the second lowest completion percentage of the quarterbacks, completing 34 of 59 passes for a 58% clip. However, McNamara was able to toss 7 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions. McNamara spun the ball well most of the week. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 10. The Wisconsin commit rallied somewhat on the final day of 7-on-7 play. After almost exclusively going to underneath routes during the first day of 7-on-7 play, Mertz started to go down the field a bit more. The Mission, Blue Valley North completed 52 of 84 passes for 7 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Despite a bit of a lackluster weekend, Mertz still has one of the cleanest deliveries in the camp. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking 4. While the Alabama commit has one of the strongest arms in the camp, it did not translate to much production on the field. The Alabaster, Thompson standout completed 71 of 109 passes for 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Ultimately it was the lack of kick decisions that hurt Tagovailoa the most over the weekend. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking. 7. The Washington commit completed 64% of his throws, going 47 of 74 on the weekend, and threw 6 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. The Graham Kapowsin product is not as effortless throwing the ball as other quarterbacks, and tends to have to muscle up on throws down the field or those requiring more velocity. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking. 3. The TCU commit struggled mightily during 7-on-7 play. The Council Bluffs, Iowa, Lewis Central only led 3 scoring drives and was intercepted 2 times. Duggan is a sturdy-built 6'2", 190-pound prospect that looks good throwing the ball on air, but he simply never found a rhythm against a defense. Duggan completed 37 of 54 passes. 247 Sports Composite Dual Threat Ranking. 10. The Colorado commit had the lowest completion percentage of the quarterbacks, connecting on 30 of his 59 passes. The Monument, Colo, Palmer Ridge threw 4 touchdown passes to 5 interceptions on the weekend. Evans' overall arm strength did not appear to be on the same level as the other quarterbacks in the camp. 247 Sports Composite Pro Style Ranking. 15. The San Bernardino, Caleb Cajon product sat out the day with an ankle injury he suffered on Sunday during combined testing. He falls here in the quarterback rankings for not participating. 247 Sports Composite Dual Threat Ranking. 2.